Bianca with Leaders in Business Podcast, where CEOs and executives in the digital marketing and social media space share their best advice. It is 6 questions in 9 minutes because leaders know what they're talking about. So let's get to it. In a few sentences, tell us who you are and what you do.
Hi, Bianca. I am Erika Lovegreen, and I am the Senior Director of Strategy and Insights at icuc. icuc is one of the largest social media management agencies on the globe, and I am very fortunate to lead a team of almost 30 strategists and insights analysts who do everything from community management, copywriting, content creation, you name it, for really big enterprise brands on social.
Wow, that's very impressive. So, what's the best thing about leading your business?
I think the best thing about leading the business is that every day is a new day. Social media is evolving and changing, and there's new technologies and emerging platforms, and getting to dig in really excites me. I'm a data nut, and also just getting to work with really highly talented, highly intelligent individuals is a really fun challenge.
Yeah, definitely. So I hear from others that it can be challenging to grow your business today with everything that is going on. So what are the biggest challenges you see business leaders facing today?
I think one of the biggest challenges everyone is facing is learning to work remote. I think that having a good workflow and communicating and being able to be productive while everyone is dealing, whether they're in office, out of office, is certainly a big challenge. I also think another challenge that everyone is facing is learning to navigate how the social media landscape is evolving. I think it's become certainly more customer centric. Sentiment has been a little bit negative this year, I think, given a lot of the landscape and the environment. So I think as leaders, we really need to help overcome those challenges. I think both from our new ways of working and be very innovative there. And I also think that we need to, for our businesses, really safeguard our reputations, safeguard and have a good strategy around how we navigate the social media landscape.
That's definitely true, and I can really see that with that is actually happening right now. So, what is the best advice that you can give to other business leaders about creating a successful business?
Especially if you're working remote right now, you have to create a culture. You have to be very innovative in that culture, but team members have to feel connected to their work, even if they're working from afar. I think that that's really, really critical. I also think that because if you're B2C and you're working with working with customers, or if you're B2B, everyone is in a new environment right now, and you have to get creative to build authentic relationships with your stakeholders and with those that you're working with. So I think embrace our new normal, be your authentic self. What better place than being at home than to maybe be your authentic self? Or if you are fortunate to go into the office, embracing everyone else's new normal and leading with a lot of empathy this year is a way to be successful.
All right. So they have like a specific advice or just a one-line advice to everyone on how they can be connected, but at the same time being authentic.
Don't apologize. I think it's very easy. I have 3 children at home and 2 dogs who are barking and running around. I'm trying to homeschool. I'm doing all of the things many of us who are leading these giant teams are. Don't apologize for being human, navigating a new normal, but still loving what you do every day. I think that's the key. Love what you do, but also love who you are and don't apologize for it.
All right. So you do strategy, right? With what you said earlier. So what do you think is the biggest advantage of doing strategies, especially right now with social media being on the top right now? So what do you think are the biggest advantages, and what advices that you can give to other business leaders as well that who's doing strategies?
I think the best thing about strategy is it's all about having a game plan and looking ahead and having a plan A to the plan B to the plan C, and what, again, during this sort of weird time in history, they're more important than ever. Data. All strategies are based in data. So inform your strategy with an understanding of whether it's your customers or your employees or whatever you're trying to grow. have a plan, and then have a plan for measurement. Always sort of bring it full circle through measurement and optimization.
All right. So, what other successful business leaders like yourself would you like to acknowledge and should be on the podcast?
I am a really big fan of Mari Smith in the social media industry. I think she's just someone that a lot of us look up to. Also, Madeline Schuyler on Twitter. I think they joke that she's like the queen of Twitter or something like that. But she's a great industry leader that I look to for a lot of career advice.
Awesome. I will look them up. So now for the final fun question, who is the most interesting person to follow on social media and why?
So I probably have to say Matt Navarra. Again, I'm sticking with my industry in social, but his background is very interesting, having worked with the government and worked in media. And he has a really fun group on Facebook called the Social Media Geek Out. So if you want to learn about social media, he's a great resource.
All right. It was a pleasure having you on. So how can people find you?
Find me up on LinkedIn, quick search of my name, or you can find me on Twitter at Lovegreen.
Well, that's a wrap. This is Bianca with Leaders in Business Podcast. For more insights and ideas, go to our website, leadersinbusinesspodcast.com.